all right, our last topic. The most kind of important players in the country, sort of. I don't even know how you define this.
I went with just teams that I thought were going to be really good and pick guys that I thought would. So I'll start.
Sure.
My first one is DeJuan Harris. How can you keep the mouths of all these guys happy? How can you feed everybody? Can you make enough threes along with your other guards to keep defenses? He was 40% last year. He needs to be there again this year. Not on high volume, like 2 attempts a game, but just to be a threat. But the way he sets the tone for them on defense, the way he's going to get them into offense, and just facilitating and making sure everybody gets their shots, I think DeJuan Harris is super important for Kansas.
And I'm going to go with another Jayhawk. I'm going with Johnny Furphy. And I know it sounds weird. Oh, he's going to play. Yeah.
Have you seen him play? Is what I asked. I didn't say is he
going to play. But they. What I know is how important he is because he can make shots. And I'm not sure Timberlake is going to be consistent enough.
How big is Furphy?
6'9", 6'8", 6'9".
So he's still big. Yeah,
he's thin. He's not physical.
They'd play him at the 3.
Yeah, and he knows how to play, Rob. He really knows how to play. That's the scout on him. Is he moves the ball. He can make shots. He can put on the floor. The physicality is going to be a little bit of an issue, but he's an Aussie who, again, I think they're counting on to make a major impact. Where I understand what you're saying about DeJuan Harris, and I agree from the perspective of making shots. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got, because you can't rely on Hunter Dickinson to be your best three-point shooter. You just can't. And I'm not sure I trust Timberlake to be able to do that.
What did Timberlake shoot last year? Like 30?
Really good.
Yeah, it was like 40?
It was close to 40, if not 40.
And you don't think with Hunter out there, he's going to get good looks and be able to do that?
I don't know. I don't know if he can stay on the court if he can't guard. That's what I'll say. That's my worry about him. If he can't guard, is Bill Self going to keep him on the court? If he makes shots at 40%, he will. But the moment he gets down to where he's shooting in the mid-30s, no, I don't think he's going to play.
You're expecting the worst from my man, Nick Timberlake.
I'm just saying, like, who knows? When you jump up a level like that, who knows?
That's true. But I do think he's going to get some really high-quality looks.
I would agree with that. All right, I'm going to go next. And I'm going to go with your boy, Braden Smith.
Yeah.
At Purdue. I am. I think he's super critical because, again, Payne didn't bring in another point guard. He didn't. He was loyal to Braden Smith. Lance Jones is not a point guard.
Well, I think rightfully so. I mean, he earned that.
Agreed. I'm just saying the pressure is still on him. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like the pressure's been alleviated off him and there's another option. Braden Smith is the guy. He's the most important guy for Purdue because he's got to make shots. He's got to handle the pressure, which he didn't do at the end of last year, whether it was that he wore down or he didn't have enough help or he was a freshman. Whatever it was too much for him last year at the end of the year when they started coming.
Yeah.
And can he handle that? Can he make shots? Can he lead? Can he do all those things? I think he is super important.
Yeah. I'll just say this is not one player, but this is my 5th, but I'll put him second. I went with Purdue's supporting cast because from watching Fairleigh Dickinson and that game, I mean, they literally just quadrupled team Zach Edey and said anybody else beat us. And they turned it over and it was just Brick City from 3. So for Purdue to reach its ceiling, the supporting cast has got to do its part, and Braden Smith's a part of that. But we'll see if they are ready. I'm sure they've heard about it all summer long. So they're raring to they are hungry. They are a hungry group. My next one is Jaden Akins. I talked about him a little bit in the Michigan State. I just think if Michigan State is going to raise its level and be the team that we think they can be, Tyson Walker is going to be good. AJ Hoggard is AJ Hoggard. He might be a little up and down. Jeremy Fears is going to have a chance to impact games, but I think Jaden Akins can take them to the next level. I think his foot really stunted his growth last year. Even with that, shot 42% from 3. He's great in transition. Can he just take his whole game up another step? If he does, Michigan State is going to be really, really good.
I'm going to go with Trevon Brazile as my coming back from injury.
Yep.
I don't know how long it's going to take, but man, was he freaking good last year before he got hurt.
The dunks he was having, and didn't he shot like 40 from three?
Yes, yes. Limited.
You don't see a mixture of athleticism and shooting like that normally. That's
Rob,
a
if he
pretty
can
rare.
do that, I mean, if he can do 36 from three, right? Like, how are you not taking him in the lottery? How are you not?
You would.
I mean, he's freakish.
You would take him in. I mean, there's just not guys with that combination.
Like such a talented, high upside guy, and they've got enough good pieces around him. So I think he could be the key for Arkansas in terms of being able to go deep.
Yep. My next selection is, I think you might have him too.
Who?
Caleb Love. All accounts are that he is fitting in well with the Arizona Wildcats. And I just think because of the way that Tommy Lloyd likes to play, where it's ball movement, player movement, cutting, passing, it's going to be an adjustment. How does he fit in with that? If he fits in well, he is a playmaking guard that can shoot from three. I am fascinated to see how this works. By all accounts, good so far. Yeah. But if he's that guy, Arizona's going to be, they are going to be nice this year.
If there is a picture next to the words X Factor, it would be Caleb Love, right?
Yeah,
it would. Sure. It would be Caleb Love this year. And again, I've heard the same things you have. Rave reviews about Caleb Love as a teammate.
Tommy Lloyd was really high on him at Pac-12 Media Day, and the way he had fit in with the team. He was really high on him.
Listen, I hope he's going to guard because that was the biggest. Again, for me, it wasn't so much about the shot selection was something we were kind of used to, right? Like,
but there was just some game where it's like, okay, this is like,
yeah, no doubt. But you can live with that, Rob. At times, you can live with that because
when he's on the heater,
correct.
But when it's the opposite of it and he's not, I mean, that's a problem.
But I can't live with the defense. I couldn't live with the defense last year too.
See, I thought the shot selection was just so detrimental to the team because then it screws your defense.
Yeah,
you take a bad shot and you're starting the break.
Yep, that's right. All right, we got one more?
Yeah, I'm going to go Tristan Newton in honor of Rob Doster. Ooh, I just think if they're going to be good, he has got to be high level. And he could be. I mean, watch him against San Diego State, high level. Watch him in some of those games where he got triple doubles, high level. He'll defend you. But I think consistency has got to be there. If UConn's going to be really good this year, Tristan Newton is going to be really good himself. So I went with that.
I'm going Justin Moore, Villanova. Again, you know what I think of Villanova, and
national championship good. You said
he showed he was almost back last year. What did you say?
I said you said their national championship good.
I do. I think if he is healthy, 100%. I just think he's so underrated. Versatile, shoots the shit out of it, can run the point if you need him to, good size. And again,
those Villanova guards on those teams were like linebackers. I mean, they're 6'4", 6'5". They're huge.
Yep. No,
he's a great story. I really hope he has a monster year. I hope he just kills. He deserves it.